And we are live here at Auto Club Speedway here in California. This old track, sadly, has passed. It's turn 1 and 2 is literally an Amazon warehouse. Gotta love that. All right, as far as qualifying is gone, we got Ethan Lossett in the 8, starting out on pole with a 41.358, followed in second by the 24 of Jeffrey Silver with a 41.416. In third is the 41 of Marshall McCoy with a 42.048. In fourth is the 77 of Trey White with a 42.798, and bringing up the rear of the field is the 12 of Josh Broom with a 41.678. There's the call. Drivers are now rolling. Whew. 40 laps at 2x, tire wear and fuel wear. Race number 2 of like 22, I believe. Pace car is now in the 8.
Don't pass until you pass the finish line.
Of Ethan Lossett is going to bring us green for the first time here at Auto Club. Immediately, the 8 and 24 already starting to pull ahead of everyone else. The 24 of Jeffrey is already on the outside, trying to go around him. Trying to find his way back. Single file down the back stretch. Jeffrey already looking on the inside. It's already almost 3 wide entering turn 3 and going into turn 4. Jeffrey now on the inside. It's going to be a close one. Jeffrey's going to lead that lap by a nose. The 8, 0.06 seconds back. Already almost 2 wide coming around turn 2 for lap number 2. The 8 and 41. Now trying to get around Jeffrey, who's falling to the back of the pack. Everyone's just, ooh, already we got a wreck. Call, we are still green. We stay green. That was your winner from last week's race at Daytona. Already intense first 3 laps here. Now through testing, I was able to find from this track that a lot of people may start to press on by turning harder than they need to and going faster than they should. And for those who are straggling towards the back, they might be saving. And eventually, as this race carves out, there could be a chance that these guys may start falling back. A lot of skill required here. Already the 41 is on the outside of the 8. Going across lap 4 of 40. People trying to find their way into a playoff spot this today. Still green. The 12 moves up a spot. Got a battle towards the rear here between the 12 of Josh and the 24 of Jeffrey. Field mostly spread out now. Andy going low, trying to get around the 8. Does it stick? Yes, it does. We've already got 3 leaders this race alone within the first 5 laps. Still side by side going into the corner here. Yeah, he's going to get a run on the inside. And he has him going into the corner. And he gets it. Another leader. Already super aggressive passing and blocking here. 41's going to try to slide up. It's not going to stick. The 8's going to go around him on the inside. He has him. This alone makes the race. Mostly everybody else is spread out now. Still, the 41's still looking. And he's going to try to get a run on the corner. He's going to try and Logano block the 8. He bumps into him. Ooh. Already super aggressive. Super aggressive racing already. We're not even a quarter way in.
I'm so good at unintentionally Logano blocking people.
I see that. Quite literally caught in 4K. I'm just kidding. 1080p. So, it's still not over yet. The 8's making his way back up. It's still anyone's race. These two can take each other out again like they did last week. And that'll open it up for the 77 to possibly get his first start and win today, possibly. Many of these guys are now multiple seconds back, but that's okay. What a start. Wow. Both Andy and Ethan just about evenly matched. Slowly pulling back up. Jeffrey looking on the, who is this? 12 of Josh. Some good racing towards the back end too. It's not over yet towards the back runners here. Gonna try to get some points here on the board. Josh into the wall. That's gonna open up for the 24 to try to make a move. Still almost side by side racing going down the back stretch here. Almost coming into 3 and 4. It gets really bumpy through here. So we've got fighting towards the front and the rear of the field already. No caution still. pit road speed should be 55 through here, I believe. And he's going to try to get to the bottom of the 8. He's there, too wide, going around turn 4. Still there. I can't tell who's going to lead this. Ethan by a nose. 0.09 seconds. That's almost 1/100th of a second behind the 8. Or behind the 41 is. Ooh, I can't even speak.
Well, I mean, we haven't had those exciting racing for a while.
I don't think we've had this exciting racing ever. At least not 2 races in a row. The 12's going to pull ahead from the 24. Both drivers now all the way down to the bottom, fighting in the apron, almost on the apron. It's still anyone's race here. Nose to tail. Ooh, and he's going to dive almost to the inside. He's going to pick the car up, and he's going to be all over the back bumper of that 8. Ooh, I'm running out of breath.
Does my placement change
What?
in this championship? Does my placement change or not?
No.
No,
You already got yourself in the playoffs.
I'd say keep driving though.
Yeah, once I hit the pits first.
Fair enough. It is almost that time. Pit window should be opening up anytime soon. A full fuel run here is about 20 laps. Tires wear out quicker. I'm sure these guys are probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they're almost 140 now. When they started, it's usually at 150, 145, somewhere in that area. Josh coming out of turn 2. Let's see what speed he's going. Right at 130. Oncoming traffic on the way. Jeffrey now a lap down. That was last week's winner. Everyone seeming to be really bogged down here.
Are y'all going to make sure?
Yep. Notice how a lot of these guys have to lift some more. We're halfway through the corner. Tires fading fast. Neither car can really catch up to Jeffrey because he's on a good set of tires. The 8 is still your leader. Any car on track is still eligible. Looks like the top 2 drivers just got around the 24. That's going to bring him probably a second lap down. The 41's going to try to make a move on the 8. It's not going to stick. Most likely because the 8 has been saving. The 24 is going to try to get his lap back. Ooh, almost into the back bumper of that 41 car. Who's in the wall. Ooh. Super close.
Sorry.
You didn't know it? That was skill issue.
That was a skill issue. Coming up to the halfway point already.
How much are you in on turn 1 and 2?
He is half a second.
Right at 139, 140 in the peak of those corners. Ooh, Jeffrey's going to go on the outside of the 41. Still there. Still there. Too wide coming around the front stretch. Jeffrey's going to go around Andy. Not quite clear, though. Oh, that was close. Ooh, I was tensing up there. Super close. That could have been just a left hook out of nowhere. Now, Jeffrey's going to catch back up to the 8 of Ethan.
You get it? Yeah, I see it.
Andy and Ethan still on old tires. So they choose to stay out. Jeffrey now taking the outside to try to go around Ethan. Still there. Wow. Jeffrey's going to go to the inside. And that's going to put him back to 1 lap down. Both Andy and Ethan now into the pits for their one and only pit stop. That's going to open up an opportunity for the 77 of Trey White to catch back up. We now have a new leader, I think. No, not quite. Almost. Well, next lap he will be. However, he is on old tires still. Now a new leader. Almost everyone in this field has now led at least 1 lap. The 12 of Josh Broom now has moved up to the 2nd position, only 13 seconds back. Looks like Trey is now coming in. Pit road speed limit's 55. .24 now, back on the lead lap. Josh still having to make a pit stop. The only one out here still on old tires. Currently your leader, though, leader's coming up on the 12. And he's going in. Trey now back out. Andy trying to make a move on the outside. Not going to stick. Coming up just under 15 to go. Still no caution. Field is totally spread out now. All it takes is for two people to crash, and that'll re-rack the entire field. The 12 now going a lap down. Ethan now pulling away from Andy. Just a little bit, by maybe half a second. But that's not going to amount up to much because he's right there still. He's going to make a move on the inside. Side by side going into turn 3. Still anyone's race. Ooh. Still side by side going around the corner. Still side by side coming to the line. Andy's going to lead that one. 10 to go. This time by. .24 of Jeffrey still trying to hang on to the lead lap as he hits the wall. Both drivers now about to encounter lap traffic as Ethan takes up the inside, and he's going to try and bob and weave to go on the inside himself. Ethan still leads. These two have been going at it for almost a year now. Eight to go. Just under. This race could be our first fully green race of the year. Most likely because it's like 7 wide. Such a wide track. Still too wide coming out of turn 2. To go back to single file. Andy leads. Now about to encounter multiple cars now. Well, at least a lap down. That leaves 3 that are still in the lead lap. Your top 3 manufacturers are Ford, Chevy, and another Chevy. Laps are already winding down. These two have been linked together the entire race. Still less than a second apart from one another. Coming up with more lap traffic. The 77 in third. Huge gap between him and second. Less than 5 to go. Here at the line. It only takes one mistake. Victory and grasp between the 8 and the 41. The 8's going to take it to the outside. That's where the lap traffic is. They're still side by side coming out of turn 4. Just under 3 to go now. 77 trying not to go a lap down. Your only other driver that's still not a lap down. Looks like the 41 might be driving it in too deep. That's gonna open it up for the 8 to come in. And the 8's gonna go around just barely. Can he hang on to it for another 3 laps? While also simultaneously dealing with lap traffic. As you can see, the 41 in the top right-hand corner trying to dive in deep. Ooh, he's there. And then he's going to go around again, but now he's got to deal with lap traffic once again. The 77 is going to go on the outside. Still there at the bottom. Just under 2 to go. The 77 is going to pick up and going to take the 8 with him. Ethan's got to get around the 77 if he's going to want to have a shot at this. He's almost into the wall. White flag is out. One more lap around this time. Ethan's going to try to drive it in really, really deep. Probably coming into 3. It's still anyone's race. That 77 is going to try and get his lap back. It's going to be a close one. Oof. He picks up and immediately into the wall. Jeffrey's going to have to move over because the 41 is now advancing towards the playoffs here at Auto Club. Wow. Wow. Massive crash.
Whoever number 77 was not making it easy to pass in.
What a race. Wow. That was the most intense 30 minutes probably in my life. No cautions at that.
That was him.
That was super intense. What a race.
That was honestly like, that was still some really good racing.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
No, that one turn, he like cut right up and had to slam on my brakes. He would have clipped me.
Wow.
But still, dude, my heart was racing down to that finish line.
What a race.
I hope it was after y'all win.
Yeah.
I hope.
Because y'all were both flat
Yeah.
down.
How did you get 2 laps behind?
Crashed into someone. Crashed into this lap.
Hey, GG's.
Someone crashed into me on that lap. That was pretty good, not bad. I'll take one more.
Wow, dude, that was amazing racing.
Wow.
Trey, you're number 77. You were a lap behind. You were making it impossible for me to try to pass in.
Hey, but good job getting 3rd place first race.